Hey guys, and welcome back. So Kosii a while back did a video. It basically taught you how to go from absolute noob to an ultimate pro. And the thing is, a lot of you guys might not know this, but I've been playing this game for a very long time. Look at this, 2,193 days ago. That's a very long time. And I mean, I would consider myself a pretty good builder. The reason why I started this YouTube channel was because I actually wanted to just have some friends that I could build with. But anyway, since I've been playing this game for so long, I thought today I just kind of like show you some tips on how to make your builds better. You know, this isn't really the average trolling Maliboomer video, but I thought it would be pretty fun. So I think we should get started. Alright guys, my very first tip for you guys, and I know a lot of people are probably already aware of this, is trying to build with the basic editor. The basic editor in this game is trash and will make your coasters look horrible. And it's nothing against Dennis or anything, it really isn't that great. It's not a good building system. This has been around since the game came out, and you can kind of see, like, I really would have zero idea how to make a good coaster with the basic editor. So like, I'm not even gonna finish building this, but you guys can kind of see right here, this is what I have going on. Let's build an identical coaster to this with the advanced editor. So we're gonna want to go like this. We're gonna build a chain lift up like this. Oh wait, that's a little too high. You know what, we're gonna go with it. Now we're gonna have it come crashing towards Earth. So I'm gonna kind of give like a quick tutorial on how to use this advanced build mode if any of you guys have never used it before. So pretty much how this works is there are 3 different settings for this. You have your spherical manipulation, your move, spine node, and rotation. So your rotation thing, this is going to be rotating the track like this. Your move, this is going to be moving it in an axis, kind of like this, vertical, left, right, up, down. And this right here is going to be kind of a mixture of both, where you can move them in a spherical way, and it'll also be, you'll have the ability to move it kind of like, you know, you can move it like in, out, you know, that sort of stuff. It definitely takes a lot of tinkering around to understand this system, but honestly, just practice makes perfect. You'll get really good at this, trust me. And also, if you build with this, make sure this is always set to continuous. What that basically does is make sure your coasters are really smooth. And another pretty cool thing, I'm not gonna go too into detail on it, but this little thing right here called pivot offset, what this pretty much does is make it so your roller coasters are something called heart-lined. Pretty much real life coasters, they go around your heart. I don't want to bore you guys with the nerdy stuff, but if you want to make it look ultra realistic, you can just play with the pivot. You can play with the pivot offset. But yeah, you guys can see this. This is night and day different. It just looks so smooth. Like, look at that. Look at that, bro. Oh my gosh, that turn. It's so cool. But yeah, I really recommend building with advanced mode. You don't need any game passes with it. Now, the next thing I see people do all of the time, and it really annoys. So let's say we have a path, right? We're just gonna make this a really beautiful path, okay? And let's just say you want to surround it with scenery. So, you know, you're just gonna spam down as many trees like this as possible. Don't do that. If you can't tell what the issue is right here, it's that I've not rotated these trees. Now, you guys might think, oh, well, that's a pretty easy thing to fix. Like, why are you mentioning this? I see so many builds do this. All you have to do is when you're placing down your trees, just spam R. Look at how much better that looks compared to this. Tell me which looks better. Which one looks like actual trees and which one doesn't? See, nature, it'll never look the same like this. It'll always look different. Just rotate your trees around. And another thing as well, don't use the same exact trees. Spice it up. Have different trees. Use some bushes. You could plant these around, make it look more natural. Heck, even add some rock. Maybe a few logs. You know, anything to really spice up it and make it feel like all natural. Now, tell me what looks better. This over here or this right here. Now, the next thing I have for you guys to make you go from an ultimate noob to an epic pro is you guys need to invest a few Robux into this. It's for the most useful game pass currently in the game right now. It's this little check mark right here. And you might be wondering, Maliboomer, why is this check mark so useful? So what you do with this check mark is you can actually build off-grid with this. It is absolutely the best update that has ever came to this game. Like, look at this. This is awesome. Another epic thing that was recently added is you can resize object. Look at that. We have big barrels. And some even more useful things about this, you don't even have to worry, because if we had disable collisions off, right? If we want to put a barrel inside of here, well, silly man, you can't. But with the disable collisions, We can put as many barrels as we want here. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh wait. You see what I mean? Definitely a very useful feature. I mean, literally can change your builds from looking very garbage to looking amazing and ultimate. I highly recommend it for any new builders in this game. Now, I have another little Linus Tech tip for you guys. So a lot of you guys, how you might do your terrain and something like this, you know, you just might go. Now, I'm here to tell you that this looks awful. Here's a few things you can do to fix it. Now, first thing you can do is just kind of like make this look cool. Like you could add these little things right here, you know, make it look a little spicy. And there's also something called paint terrain. So like, you know, if you want to make it a little rocky or you want to make it brown poop like Kosii videos, you really could do almost anything. But as you can see, this right here looks trash. Now, if we go over here, this looks way better. But if you want to up your game even more with this, I'm going to show you how. So, let's say you want to spice up your terrain even more. Here's another thing you can do. Now, this is actually how you make your terrain look absolutely amazing. So what you're going to want to do is go into precision build mode and just kind of add some of these little blocks around. Okay, you guys might not be following with me yet, but trust me, this is going to look amazing. So right, let's go ahead and paint all of this grass. And you see, you don't got to make it the exact same texture. You can just kind of like spruce it up a little bit. But look at this. Look at this right here. Compare it to this. You can just see night and day different. And that's how you make it look really awesome. Now, I think the next thing I want to cover that'll really help you spice up your builds is just how to add detail to your build. So let's go ahead and build just like a default little building. And just for the purposes of this, I'm not even going to have disable collisions. I'm going to show you how you can just make a really nice looking building without even having any game pass. So I think something like this looks pretty awesome. What we're going to want to do is add a roof, turn off disable collisions. Okay, this is our building. First thing we're going to want to do is go here. We're going to want to make just a little bit of these little facades. They look really awesome. I used to only use these for buildings. I swear, they transform any building you put these on. So, something like this. Now, next thing we're going to want to do is add some windows. So, just search up window. You can put a window here. Put a window here. And because we got to make it look a little nice, just have two right here. We'll have two right here as well. The full circumference, you know. Now, you might be thinking, this doesn't look nice at all. Just wait, we got to add the scenery. So, just add some ladders. These look really awesome. Actually, I think ladders would look better on this side. So, we're going to add ladders on either side of this. Then we're going to add some of these. These just look really cool. Same with these as well. And you see, the thing is, you kind of got to experiment around to see what looks nice. I mean, you could probably make this look even better, but we're just going to try to make something small, you know? Not that crazy. Now, to spruce up the build just a tiny bit more, we're going to add these little brick poles on either side. So we're just going to go all around here. Oh, boom. That looks so good. And just for theming aspects, we're going to just do a little flag right here. There we go. Look at this. Then this just looks so awesome. Actually, I'm gonna remove that. There we go. Now we're gonna want to go ahead and paint this. So I think I'm gonna grab the same thing I did over here. Now, a good thing to do is always have a little bit of color variation. You don't want everything to be looking the same color, especially with theme park. You gotta kind of make it brightened up, you know? A lot of different things to look at. Now, I think the last thing we gotta do is just throw a door right here. And look at this. We transformed a pretty crappy little house into something that looks pretty awesome. I mean, this is literally better than 99% of the builds in Theme Park Tycoon. So if I can do it without disable collisions, you definitely can as well. Just throw random objects on your builds. It'll eventually look pretty nice. Alright guys, I just sent a message to the best builder in Theme Park Tycoon 2. Let's see what the best tip he has for you guys. Okay, so he just gave me a really good tip. So, I don't know if you guys, a lot of you know this, but here's something kind of cool. You're able to actually change the material, the color, all of that before you even place it. Heck, I didn't even know this existed until he just told me. This is actually really useful. Oh my god, I'm learning something in this video. Well, I mean, yeah, that's a pretty good tip. I'm not even gonna lie. Go subscribe to Stealth. His channel will be down below. I think you guys learned a lot of pretty useful tips in Theme Park Tycoon 2. Should turn you from a pretty dumb idiot noob loser into an ultimate building pro. And if not, you suck. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.